everybody. Good evening. Let's see what time it is. It is, Lord, I don't even know. It is 6:30, 6:35. So, got home a little bit earlier tonight. We're having a good dinner tonight because I put pinto beans on in the crock pot. They are done. I'm going to make us some cornbread, kraut and weenies. I love me some kraut and weenies. And I'm going to fry up some Spam for Jeff because he won't eat kraut and weenies. And some macaroni. So I will get us going. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I've got a pat of butter in my skillet. And I'm going to put this in the oven. I've got the oven on at 350. And I'm going to stick this in the oven just so it'll get hot and melt. All right, I'm going to make some Southern sweet cornbread. So first thing I'm going to do is a cup of flour. And the good thing about cornbread, I mean, you ain't got to be precise on any of that. All right, cup of flour, a cup of cornmeal, and the flour is just all purpose. All right, a cup of cornmeal. And a cup of sugar. Now this is what I like. A cup of sugar in my cornbread is good. Look at that. All right. Got that. Then I'm going to do a tablespoon of baking powder. Oh, man. Here, I got anybody else have their stuff get stuck sometimes? Well, I'm not about to go buy some more, so I'm going to beat this thing until I get it out. There we go. So a tablespoon of baking powder. I might need to break some of that up. And maybe a touch more just because I don't think it was a full. There we go. All right. Now we're going to do a cup of milk. I've been thinking about this dinner all day today. I like some kraut and weenies. Man, I can tear up some kraut and weenies. All right. And now 2 tablespoons of sour cream. So there's 1, 2. Let me get me a little spatula here. I really hate eating dinner this late, but like, you know, I gotta work. So let's see here. I need a towel. All right. Then I've got some butter. It's about 6, 7 pats I melted. I'm gonna throw that in there. And then I'm gonna do a couple, let's see here. Let's do 2 tablespoons of salt. I don't normally measure all this mess, so let's see, 1, 2, maybe a tad bit more. All right. And then I need 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Like I said, I usually just splash this, so I'm doing my best to try and measure for you guys. You know, I measure with my heart, with love. All right, so we got that. And now I need 3 eggs. All right. And y'all know I got chicken, so I got fresh booty hole eggs. Okay. Let me just break these up in the thing just to be sure they're good. All right, there's 1, 2, 3. All right. And that's it. I'm just going to mix this up real good. And bring my skillet out of the oven. Pour it in. And cook it. So I'll be right back. Alright, I just got my skillet out of the oven. It's super hot. Now I'm just going to pour my cornbread mixture in here. If you ain't ever had sweet cornbread, you're missing out. I love sweet cornbread, especially with my pintos. Okay. All right. So this is what it looks like. I guess I could have brought that down a little bit. Sorry, y'all. All right, so that's what it looks like. I'm going to go put it in the oven for about 25-30 minutes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fry up Jeff's Spam first because I'm going to use the skillet for my kraut and weenies. And he wouldn't want no kraut and weenies mixed in with his Spam. So all we're going to do is fry this Spam up. So I'm just going to cut the pieces. If you ain't had fried Spam with your food, it's good stuff. Now I'm cheating with the macaroni. I bought some boxed macaroni. I had never tried this one, so I'm not sure, but this is called Cracker Barrel Oven Baked Macaroni and Cheese Dinner. So that is the macaroni I'm making tonight. I ain't doing no homemade macaroni because I ain't got time for all that. But I'm going to fry up this Spam, and then we'll do kraut and weenies. All right, I got Jeff's Spam fried up for him, so it's good to go. Now I'm going to work on my weenies. Now, when I do kraut and weenies, I only use red weenies when I do kraut and weenies. I mean, I have done, you know, other hot dogs. But my favorite is red weenies in my kraut and weenies. But, now, I would never eat a red weenie on a hot dog. I mean, like eating a regular hot dog or whatever. That I wouldn't do. I have to have certain brand, which is Ballpark. That was my favorite. But these red weenies, it can be a cheapo red weenie. It don't matter about that. All right. So, I'm just going to cut my weenies up. And then, I got a can of kraut. And I like to do canning, but I've never done kraut. Maybe that'll be something I'll try and do this summer. My mama, when she was alive, she always canned. She did kraut. But it seems intimidating to me, so I've never done it. I should try it though. All right, so the weenies are all cut up, and here's my can of kraut. I'm gonna bring you guys over to the stove. All right, I'm back. I've got my weenies in the skillet, and I just like to brown these up. And my water's boiling, so let's go ahead and put my macaroni in. Remember, this is that Cracker Barrel brand, so we'll see how this turns out. And I put a little water in a little salt in with my water. Let me stir it. Now with my weenies, I don't add anything to mine. And it already has a little bit of oil in there from the Spam that I fried up. So I'm just going to let this kind of saute until they get brown to my likings. And then I'll come back and we'll put the kraut in. All right, my weenies look good. I'm going to put in my kraut. And I'm just going to stir it around. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. And I drained my kraut before I put it in here. How I like to make mine is I like to get me a bowl of pintos and crumble up some cornbread in it. Then I put one side of the kraut and weenies on top of it, and the other side some macaroni. And then I just eat a big bowl of it. That's what I do for dinner. Now, I'm just going to let this kind of brown up, and then this will be ready. This will be ready in no time. My noodles are boiling for my macaroni. Cornbread's going. And let me show you my pinto beans that I cooked all night. Put some bacon in there. Look at that. Look at those pinto beans. Do they not look amazing? Can y'all see them? Or am I too far up? There we go. There's my pintos. Good old pinto beans. Jeff's Spam. All right. Let me get this going and then I'll be back. Okay. The kraut and weenies are done to my likings. I just, like I said, I browned up my kraut and just, you know, kind of let it saute until there wasn't no more juice left in it. All right, so now I'm going to go drown. Now I'm going to go get my noodles drained, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Apparently this macaroni calls for a little bit more than I was thinking. So it says 2 tablespoons of butter. I really thought that it was just going to be like boxed macaroni, which it is, but it's got a few more steps. So it said a couple of tablespoons of butter. And then let me read the rest of this. Then it says melt the butter in the same pan, and then stir in seasoning and the milk and then the cheese and mix it all together. Okay. All right, so I just got to, and see, it come with all these little seasoning blends and toasted breadcrumbs for the top. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in my seasoning blend, mix all this together with some milk, and I will show you when the cornbread will be done in a minute, and I'll show you the finished product. Hey guys, I just brought the cornbread out of the oven. Look at this. Tell me that don't look amazing. Oh, we're about to eat good tonight. Let me get a bowl, and I'm going to show you how I make mine. All right, so this is how I do mine. I get me a bowl. I get my cornbread, and I break it all up, which, by the way, I tried, and it's so good. All right. Got it just like that. Then I'm going to get some pintos and liquid. And I'm just putting it over it. See that? And I'm going to do some juice because I want it to be kind of wet. All right. I'm going to go get my kraut. All right. Now here's the macaroni. Look at that cheese. I added a little bit more cheese to mine. All right. There you go, guys. There's my dinner for tonight. See you the next time. Bye, guys.